Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Wednesday, March 27th. NASDAQ market trying to make new highs here, getting above its bullish level but backing off a bit. This is a neutral structure overall, but I do look for a retest to new highs on Wednesday. Now we have some numbers coming out that could have some influence here, but right now that's my bias. Well, also just so you can see here, the Russell did trade below or above, its bullish level. Magnitude change in that market, $800 a contract. Over in the euro, what we can see there is that this market did trade lower. It got weaker against the US dollar. I don't look for a dramatic move down, but lower prices. Watch for shadows on the lows. We're approaching levels that buyers could come back into that market. And also down here in the Canadian dollar. In this market, we traded above its bullish level. The magnitude change is $340 a contract in that market, and I do look for follow through to the upside, but not a big move. And when it comes to Japanese yen, let's take a look at that market. Japanese yen did trade below its bearish level. Magnitude change in that market, $937.50 a contract. I do look for follow through to the downside and in the interest rate markets. When it comes to the notes, we also backed off a bit. I am bearish. But when you had the weakness in the stock market, it fueled this market moving back up. So not surprising there. Over in bonds, it did trade below its bearish level. And the magnitude change here in that market is, just to give you a reference, $2,187.50 per contract. I do look for inside to lower movement in that market. The gold market traded below its bearish level. Magnitude change in that market, $1,200 a contract, and I'm looking for an inside to only slightly lower move in that market. Feel the same way about silver. Silver traded below its bearish level. Magnitude change in that market, $500 a contract. Let's move over to crude oil. We see the impact of Russia saying it's going to stay with its cuts, and so we had some movement to the upside. I do not look for follow through. It is positive, nothing telling us to be a seller at the current level, but I think we should be very cautious at these levels. I think it could easily back off. Soybeans, this market is working its way lower. I do look for a bit of follow through to the downside, not a dramatic move. Corn traded below its bearish level. That's $100 a contract. Look for an inside day, though, on Wednesday. And that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me. Look forward to being with you again. And as always, take care.